no freedoms, no ability to do any of this without the men and women who sacrificed their time and their lives and everything for us to be here. So thank you from the bottom of Bree and I's heart. Looks like the buy stops that I called going to the blue line are accurate. Oh. I think we're all set. Let me get us live on TikTok. Wrong place. There. And yeah, we're live on TikTok. Yep, there we go. Nice. Live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Good morning, Henry. I think you're number one on YouTube, probably TikTok too. Good morning, Orlando Walters. The expiry ratio was on the 1 hour. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking the wrong people. No, that's today, right? Okay, I'm confused on today. Who's here this morning? Oh, Botnator, you're first. What's up, Botnator? What's up, Saad? Good morning, Shiraz. Good morning, Grant. No, I probably just wasn't talking. I'm pretty sure you can hear me on YouTube. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and X. Yes, can't hear sound. How about now? Can you hear sound now? Yeah, I just wasn't talking. Oh. Hi, good morning, Kevin. Oh, that's sweet of you, Shiraz. Good morning, Miami Rocks. And Lazarus. And It's My Time. And Song. And Louisa. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Can you guys hear me on YouTube now? I called for a 10-second buy stop to the blue line on all. Matter of fact, wait, hold on. Good morning, Guy Burger. Good morning, Taraya Edwards. Pete, can you guys hear me on YouTube? Please say yes or no. Let's see, that's what I left you with. All 5-second buy stops, blue line, 50-minute sell stop, when touched, and 3-hour buys. Love demo only. Daily sell, weekly buy, you're in, and the bell. What's up, Angus? Where you get the chart? Good morning. Bang MD. Good morning, Lazarus on TikTok and Miami Rocks. Where do you get the charts? You get the charts right over here. Yep, safe to trade Rinky. Good morning, Rinky. Guy Romero says no sound. Someone says sounds off. Well, it's got to be one or the other. Good morning, Ace Bullet. Made a shit ton of money right there. No, let me go back over here. Go here. Still a problem with the audio. Get on that end. Well, again, I'd head over to TikTok anyways. I'm sure the sound over on TikTok is perfect. Let me see what I can do for you guys over here. Now that should be, let me turn this on. All right. Give it about 5 seconds and tell me how the sound is now. No. Still the old sound. If it's any better, I'll hold it here. Do. 911. Nothing to call on the indices this morning. You're either in the buy stop I called yesterday, yesterday, or you're not in it at all. Does it sound any better then? Yes, or 7, or 9, or no? Good morning, Tyria Edwards, sorry, and Guy Berger. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Sound good, Miami Rock. I bet you it's good on TikTok. I need to know if it's good on YouTube. Is that what you're saying, Miami? I don't know if Miami Rock. Do you even go to YouTube, Miami Rock? Do. Oh, Owen on both. I wish somebody was on both. Botnator, aren't you on both? I don't know if anyone else goes on both. Blair is here. John. What's up, Rinky? Good morning, Rinky. Well, if no one's complaining about the sound, I'm going to go ahead and keep going on then. TikTok, you're watching on YouTube, which is very good, but it can be a little laggy for the video part. Not sure how that works overall. Let me try one more thing for the sound. I'll let that try to reset. Oh. All right. So these are the call out types. Lefty last night. Whenever I say I'm getting you ready for the next day, this is what I mean. You're in some very good buy stops, have been in. I'll check everything out in a minute. That's exactly what I called yesterday. Hopefully I helped a few of you out with your demo trading. All right, let's see what's going on for 1 second, 4 or 5 seconds. Yep. Sell stop to the 1 second blue line SPX. I would never play any of these sells. I'm about to call. You guys can feel free if you want. I got here and a permanent buy. Went all indices until further notice. Gold, 1 second buy, stop to the blue line. Anytime there's a buy on gold, I'm taking it. Silver buy, stop to the blue line. 1 second buy on silver and gold. To the 5 second blue line on gold. One minute sell to the 3 minute blue line on gold. Would never play a sell on gold ever. We've never done that in 3 years. Let's look for a higher buy. Gorgeous. 45-minute buy, stop gold and silver. Love this trade. Absolutely love this trade. Gold buy stop 45 minutes 3,343. Take profit 1. 3,349. Take profit 2. 3,357. Take profit 3. Silver Take profit for XRP is $2.36. Take profit for Ethereum on the 10-minute buy is $2,580. Take profit on Bitcoin is $110,000. There we go. There we go. Which one is it? XRP. XRP is already going up. That's funny. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 4. Ethereum. Buy stop Ethereum to the 9-hour blue line, to the 12-hour blue line. Buy stop Ethereum, take profit will be $2,609. That includes a buy stop for XRP to $2.50. Weekly buy XRP, and I'm telling you it's going back here, thank God.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
$2.51 to XRP. It's going to go to 2,000, maybe just 3,000 for Ethereum, 3,300 for Ethereum. Bitcoin's already too high. I'm calling Bitcoin to 110, 115, 120, the first one to call it. So it's weekly, free weekly buy stop Ethereum, 3,200. XRP, $2.72. Now we've called out silver, gold, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Beautiful. Beautiful 4-hour buy. Just gorgeous. All right, let's go through these real quick. 1 second buy stop. All indices, 6 indices that we trade regularly. Da, 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 da. 5-second, 10-second buy stop. 15-second buy stop. Good morning, Stacy. You're inside of a 30-second buy stop. You're inside of a 1-minute buy stop. Gonna be the one that owns. 15-minute buy stop. 30-minute buy stop. 90-minute sell. An hour sell. It's the 1 hour, 2 hour sell stop. I don't like it. I would never play and sell. You guys do what you want. Let me see what it looks like on it. Yeah, we got to bleed for this. Yeah, there's that. All right. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5. Gorgeous. 7-hour buy, 9-hour buy, 10-hour buy. This is a 10-hour, 12-hour buy stop on all 6 indices that we trade regularly. Let's see, can we get, yeah, we got some more money coming. This will be take profit for ES1, $5 daily sell stops, which again, if you're in, awesome, you're going to make some money on all those. I never do a sell in any indices, and some of you still don't call me. Listen, we're in the middle of a weekly buy stop right now. Take any buy stop you can, especially on US 30. 3 weekly buys, monthly buys, 3 month buys. Awesome. Lucky, lucky, something. It's not as good as we can get. Awesome. All right. Sevens, if you guys heard all those call outs. Sevens, if you heard those call outs. Still 1% people on YouTube aren't hearing me.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Good morning. Noitum. Welcome to the channel, Noitm on YouTube. Gary Joy should have told me just 1 second. Oh yeah, gold's way past it. Gold's going to its 5-second blue line buy stop gold. Go right up to it. By the time I do this order. And how do you know where it's going? What? Because the cipher tells me pink line hooking going up to the blue orange, going in this gap, going up to that blue one. See? There you go. You got in at the orange. We would have got in down here in 1 second. So there it is. There it went. You see it crossing over now. Gold crossing over. There it is. Orange down. There it is. Exactly. There it pulled where to go. There it went. There it goes. Again, members can do it. You can do it. You start to be a consistently profitable trader. We'll pull one over to the safety trade and knock your guys right there. Take tight combines at them right here. We're never doing the one-on-ones again. Can't stand doing these. Small distributors in the 5 or 10 minutes. SPF is also moving. Crossing. Oh, the sell stop. We're kicking into the sell stop. Sell stop to the 5-second blue line, NQ1, and to the 5-second blue line. Nice. See what it looks like on the digital. There you go. Oh, look at that. NQ1 sell stop to the 5-second blue line for sure. See how much neater it is on the chart on the indicator. Gorgeous. And then, okay, let's go over and see. I would never take a sell stop. I would only trade buy stops, but feel free to if you guys want to do it. There you go. 5 seconds are all filled in. Look for 10-second sell stops to the blue line for NAS and NQ1. Yes, we make money going up, and yes, we make money going down. I don't particularly care for the down movement with the buy coming. You're supposed to stay within the rules of saying when they buy. NQ1, 1-second sell. Let's go into NQ1. Yep, sell to the blue line and come back up. This gap will fill in over here. The space, the yellow price action will come down, go below this red right here. Pink will come down to the blue. That's what you're going to see. Next, well, 1 second already hit before the 5 seconds. Same thing. Then in the meantime, you're going to just see these turn to green, right? And again, I don't take sells, but you guys can feel free, knock yourselves out. See the purple still hooking up here on the 5-second, so it's going to come up a little bit more. It's going to hook up, price action will hook up, it will come back down. purple will come out and price action will go below here. That's what's going to happen. And that is on NQ1, and it looks like MAS is also. I mean, it's still even on the 5 seconds, it's watching paint dry. It's the only thing on there. But it is what it is. Okay, this is going to, you guys are kind of at this point. Good morning, D Nice. Has the sound gotten any better on YouTube? Yes or no? Let's go ahead and call out a few more now. Go to Nike. Still go no sound. No sound at all on YouTube? No shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Trade guns on both too, so I trust them. Let me try again. What in the living world? All right. Is there any sound now on YouTube? Sound at all. Think this time of day. Really? Microphone, communications microphone. This we'll try this one. Let's nope, nope, done. Okay. Good morning, Lachey. Is there any sound at all? God, I hate to restart the stream again. That would suck ass. Good morning, D Nice. Da 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 da. Rodeo 911. Gonna be D Nice. You got it. There is sound. No shit. So their sound on YouTube sounds better, says no. No way. Let me see my settings. Sound is much better. No. Microphone. Array. Echo cancellation. Well, I don't know, peeps. Doing the best I can. What's scaring me is we're home and I have my good microphone here. It should be great. Sound is back. What's up, Luke Day? Good morning. Shiraz Ollie, sound is back. Oh, okay. So sound is back and good, evidently. I have no idea. I've literally bought thousands of dollars of microphones throughout the years for this thing. And then there is one that works. I have it on, but I don't know. Sometimes even it doesn't want to work. Talking about. All right. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning, Lazarus 111. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning. It's my time. Good morning, MPR9. Good morning, Guy Burger, J Dub, Goth Faulkner. Good morning, Brewhouse. Good morning, JJ. Good morning, Nadal. Good morning, Kenny J. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Lachey. Good morning, Sog. Good morning, JSL. Good morning, Jay Dutta. What's up, Jay? Good morning, Dom. Good morning, Miss Leo. Good morning, Julian Chul and Ronnie. Good morning to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Gonna be cowgirls. Cowgirls. Okay, let's do Nike now. You guys can hear me. Nike. Let's go to Nike. What do we see? A whole bunch of cells, do we? All right, let's take a look. Da 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 da. 911. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that's better. All right, Nike is in a hard sell. Let's see what's going on. Do 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 do. It's only supposed to be for that pain. Oh, jeez, whatever. All right, Nike is in a hard sell. What are we on? A daily sell. Take profit $153. Weekly sell. 3 weekly sell. Monthly sell. That's what you want to see right here. Monthly, 3 monthly buy. This is gorgeous. 3 months, 6 months buy. Love the Nike buy. 12-month buy. That's why Nike's positioned where it's at on my little thing. This is very nice. Followed on the way down. Take profit one Nike would be $63, $79. Next take profit $95, $110. Nike. Love the buy on Nike. It was the singing, says Kenny J. I brought the sound back with my singing, or I made the sound go away because of my singing. Probably that one. Morning, Luke. Luke is calling out gold. We can go back to gold. Sure. 1 minute. But that is Nike, by the way.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
I don't know what you're calling. Are you looking for a 1 minute sell right here? I would never do a sell on gold. There. So that's a big negatory, good buddy. Nope, negative. Not calling a sell on gold. Especially when we got this beautiful looking little 10-second buy stop on gold. Already called it this morning to the 1 second, 5 second. Now it's going to ricochet, come back up. You can clearly see pink cross blue, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop to the blue line. That's what I'd be looking at. Because remember, we follow the overall flow of the higher time zones. I don't understand that. Oh, well, yeah. When the daily is a buy or the weekly is a buy and the 1 hour is a buy and a 15-minute is a buy, you look for the buy stops on these smaller time frames. It's basic 101. It's in the rules. I don't understand how people in the Discord just disappoint me 90% of the time. Whatever. All right, that was gold. Don't care anymore about it. All right, here we go. Target. What do we see at Target? Blue light special. That's Kmart. Target, sell all the way across the board. Daily sells. So let's go all the way up to the daily and see what's going on. Yep, another daily sell for Target coming in. To the weekly blue line, already hit it once. 3 week is already hit where I wanted it to go. We can go all the way down to, really? Fucking fuck. Sell stop target to $58. 3 month, monthly 3 month buy stop target. 6 month buy stop target. Yeah. 3 month buy stop target. These trades play out extremely years. Let me be clear on this. This will take years. Take profit one. Hold on. This is really starting to annoy me with these settings. That's all right. $100, $5, $110. This is target take profits. 120, 130, 150, 160. I love the $177 take profit on target.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
All right, that is target J&J. I love J&J. J&J is the best. All right, let's go back and see what J&J is doing currently. Sells, let's see this. We're never going to do a sell on J&J. It's a permanent buy. It's going to flip though. I don't care about that. Buy stop, J&J, Johnson & Johnson. To the 1 hour blue line, take profit one, $155. Seven-hour sell J&J. I would never play it. 7-hour sell J&J down to $144. monthly I love this. Monthly, 3 monthly buy stop J&J, 6 month buy stop J&J. Take profit 100 and, well, take profit whatever, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175 for J&J. Love the trade.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
It was about $8,000 in those options real quick. And then fucking public tagged me for a day trader. Pile of shit. Any rate, CVS. And Walgreens got bought out by a private equity firm. Pile of shit also. Would have made so much money on that. So it looks like we have a 30-second 1 minute. Let's go over here to the 30-second 1 minute. Buy stop to the 1 minute blue line. This is better. Buy stop to the 3 minute blue line, CVS. Take profit, $61.47. Take profit to the 5 minute blue line, $62. $63 take profit for CVS. Love the trades. There's a 45-minute, 90-minute sell. I would never do a sell on this, but you can if you want to. $59, 90-minute sell. We're going to go way up here. We're going to look for our buys. Beautiful. Daily buy stop. Absolutely love this trade. Couldn't get anything better. $65.60. The one I would be looking at strongly is $68.96. This is a daily buy. Weekly sell. I wouldn't do any sells at all. 3 month monthly buy. I just love this buy on CVS. $69 take profit. I love the $78 take profit, and it will go over $100, and that is CVS demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Gonna be da 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 da. 911. L. Estee Lauder. I could already tell you it's an extremely long-term buy. 3 month, 6 month buy stop. That's all I'm going to call for it. Unbelievably, this is going to be a nice buy late. It's going to go up for years. $80, $82 take profit 1. Follow it, move on the way up. $90, $100, $110, $120 are all take profits. Then $130, $140, $150 are take profits. I love the $200 take profit. The only one I like better is the $230 take profit. And that is for Estee Lauder.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
AMD. I'm only going to call 2 more stocks, and you guys can ask about anything. AMD also is a very high term. Yep. It is a monthly, 3 monthly buy stop. I love AMD. Take profit. I think we already hit this first one, but at any rate, take profit 1, somewhere around 115, 120, 125, 130, 140. I love the 145 take profit on AMD.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Verizon, 6 month, 12 month buy stop. I love this buy on Verizon. Take profit 1's already been hit. $47, $50, and I love the $53 on Verizon.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Good morning to you on Mattis. Matt is dead. What is this? This is a system of trading step by step. Matter of fact, we can read over exactly what this is. I love ChatGPT because it was so fucking incredible. All right, here we go. Now the goal is get you retired. Congratulations, one of our members. ChatGPT loves us. What is this? This is exactly what ChatGPT tells you when you type it in. The Safe Trade System by Kevin Greger is a structured, disciplined trading system designed to minimize risk and increase the probability of success by focusing on high probability trade setups. And if high probability trade setups, they mean 100% accurate, near that, only God can have it miss, then yeah, it's high probability. Proper risk management and clearly defined entry and exit signals. It is especially popular among traders who value consistent returns. Everybody wants consistent returns while maintaining a conservative approach to risk. Whether you are a new trader or an experienced trader, this system offers a more methodical and cautious way to approach Forex or other markets. And that is from ChatGPT, and that's what our system is. Basically, it's a really easy way to trade to make money consistently trading. That's what it is. All right. Does anybody have any questions over the call outs I made? Yes or no? You can head over to safetytrade.com and learn more about it right over to here. It's $575 for the year. And there it is right there at the safetytrade.com. That's where I'd head over to if I were you. Do 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 dong ding 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 dong ding. Okay, can they still hear me on YouTube or not? I swear no, it's holding. Da, 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 da. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. I know you guys can hear me on YouTube. What I don't know is can you guys still hear me on TikTok? This is so weird this morning. What the F's going on with the sound? Why is Nan showing a 1 second? So, sell NQ1 to the blue line, 1 second blue line. You're going to see this right here turn to red. I would never do a sell, but you're going to see pink cross blue. This will come down. This red will fill in that yellow. Price action will go down and touch that blue line. This will change to red over here. Very clear. Yes, sounds good. Oh, okay, Lachey. Thank you, Ken. Morning, Ken. VIP gold signals. I can hear you on TikTok. Thank you. It's my time. It's my time. Now or never. Mm, mm, mm. Today we only have a market open till like noon. Is that right? Can someone confirm that the American version of the market will only be open till noon today? Is that right? Good morning, Mike Glowinski. What's up, Mike Glowinski? VIP gold free signals. Yeah, we haven't missed a gold call in 3 years. We've never missed a gold call in 3 years. Might want to use my call outs and then you can forward them on as your own pretend signals. D Nice, Ken Louder said yes. Okay. Thank you, D Nice. So the market's only open to noon. It's going to be anytime there's a holiday, it's a very slow market. a very, very slow market. Is there any CPI, these news things specifically so I can make money for you guys? Is there any CPI news, NFP news, or FOMC news work today? I'm sure there's not, but I'm just asking to be clarified. Is there any of those newses today? CPI, NFP, or FOMC? If there's not, I don't care about anything else. Every once in a while, PPI will make something move, but not usually. What's up, Miss Leo? Correct. Thank you, Miss Leo. Good morning, Glow. Gonna be a cowboy. All right. Now, what symbols would you like me to call out next? And then we're going to go to the psychology of trading, because that seems to be a very popular thing. What symbol would you like me to call out next? We've already called out accurately made money on US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX 500, ES1 is in the game, and gold and Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum. We've already called out, which will be correct, Nike, Target, J&J, CVS, L, AMD, Verizon. Da 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 da. Whatever symbols you want me to call out next. If there is none, I will go ahead and go over to the psychology of trading. Again, we're going to spend about 5-10 minutes on that, and then we'll move on to the next. Oh, I forgot. I am live. Hold on a second. Gonna be over here. Boom, boom. Da 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 da. Dum dum. If I could do that. What's up, peeps? Definitely not that. Da da da. How the hell did I move that around? I don't even know how did I move that from one side to the other? That's weird. Negative. I don't want my ugly ass face right there. What in the, how did that shift? Huh. Yeah, that's the side I like it. All right. What's up, peeps? Got the merch on? Safe trade. You guys need to be buying this stuff right there. What's up, peeps? La da 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 da. Talking about cowgirls. Na 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 na. Cowgirls. No one has any symbols you want me to check. Is that right? Or you guys just want me to go on the psychology of things? Is that it? Da 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 da. What good is that? No, no, 911. Talking about cowgirls. Damn, I flipped it again. Son of a bitch. Hold on. There we go. Already did NAS. Pay attention. Go back and rewatch it. Jiminy Christmas. Already did NAS like 20 times. All right. If that's the case, then let's go on to psychology of trading. The mental side of trading. How not to fucking take one trade and then sell it. And when when it goes down $3 and you sell it for 10 cents profit. It's pretty funny, but that's what I used to do. Da 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 da. Yep. There you go. Just flip to the 1 second NAS. 5 second NQ just flipped as I told you it would. There's the NQ1 is below the 1 second. Told you NQ1 would be going below the 5 second. Talking about cowboys. Now let's look for SPX real quick. Maybe I can make you guys some money here. SPX sell stop to the 5 second. Yeah, I would never play any of these though. Only do buys. Just stay away from this shit. But it is a 1 second, 5 second sell stop for SPX and NAS. Do. All right, here we go. Let's see if I got any of my pictures saved. Nope, that's the thing. Where the hell's my pictures? That's weird. Hold on. Gonna be over here. Don't. I can't stand showing myself. Let's take that away. Calgon, take me away. There we go. All right. Now let's see. Where are my pictures at? Where are they at? Da 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 da. Okay. Here is one. Hold on a second. Who is gonna be a cowboy? (911). What the hell is this picture here? Hold on, let me get rid of a few of these things. Yep. Yep. Correct. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Good morning to you all. Talk about 911. Talk about cowgirls. The mental side of trading. Okay, they're out of order, but I think we're getting there. All right. Huh. All right. Here we go. Let's give this one a try first. The mental side of trading. How not to let your mind fuck up your trading. Realize the markets are predetermined, not chance, common sense. Okay. No $7.2 trillion a day business will leave their profits to chance. That's a fact. Realize I, through God, have figured out what they are going to do before they do it. The safety trade system is a fact. Burn these beliefs in your subconscious mind. I agree with that. So here you go. I don't like the way that one is looking. Dang on it. Would you, as an individual, would you do everything you could to protect your $7.2 trillion day? That's with the T business. That's Forex alone. Of course you would. Would you let random chance decide if you're going to make $7.2 trillion a day? No, you would not. So ask yourself, is the market predetermined, rigged, or not? How many of you here believe that the market is 100% predetermined? Yes or no? How many here believe? Because if you think that the market is left to chance, $7.2 trillion a day, I got a bridge to sell you in New York. It's ridiculous. There's no way they're leaving it to chance. So do you guys believe that the market is predetermined, yes or no? If you don't, you might as well leave, because then you're just completely leaving all your trading up to chance. And I'm not about chance. I'm about facts. Oh, I got to plug in my little other one because we're on low battery mode. Oh boy. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Ace bullet, trade gun. Man, we must have a hell of a delay. I do now, says Ken Louder. Okay, one person out of fucking 53. Thank you, Ken. All right. Well, I'm here to tell you that the market is not fair and even. I'm here to tell you the market is predetermined, and you can't blame them for doing it, because you would never, if you could get away with rigging the markets, I guarantee that you made $7 trillion a day, you absolutely would rig it. You know you would, I would, you would, everyone would. Are you seeing the truth yet? My system has figured out what they are going to do before they do it, and that's why it works. Yep, and that's the truth. If you guys think that the markets for 1 second are open and there's no nothing and there's not the, oh my God. The mental side of trading, I lost 99% of my trades for the first 2.5 years. A broke clock was right more often. Someone said, oh, you should have traded opposite. I tried. I still lost $26,500 of my real money, which at the time I could not afford to lose at all. It was the last little money I had left, actually. I only kept going because I had a child with a health condition. And I needed my youngest child to be able to do what they wanted to do and not have to work a third shift job unless they wanted to work a third shift job. There's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't want to have him have to do that. Everyone but Bree gave up on me. Some of you might be able to relate to the losing part and people giving up on you. My own mother, God rest her soul, and father gave up on me. My sister and brother gave up on me. All my friends gave up on me and said that I was crazy. I'll never figure it out. I said, fuck you, and I kept going. And you guys better be thankful that I did. So the mental side of trading. So how did I keep going when I kept losing every trade, losing thousands and tens of thousands of dollars for years? How did I keep going? Well, thank God for Bree, and you guys should all be thanking Bree. And thank God for God, who gave me a very stubborn, I'm not the smartest person you're ever going to meet, for sure, but I am the most stubborn, or one of the most stubborn. I am completely stubborn, unreasonably so. My youngest child had epilepsy. I kept doing everything, even when the doctor said, hey, he's doing much, much better now. There's no need, even if he has a seizure here or there, that's okay. I said, nope, I'm going to keep going until my child is seizure free. And I kept buying and doing and learning and figuring out things until my youngest child, has been seizure free since January of 6th grade. And so that's been about over a decade now, no seizures. And then I kept going on the system because I had to help that for said child. And I kept going and kept going and kept going. And then I made the system. Then I kept the system to myself. And then I completely made all my money back and then some. I have a couple houses that are paid off. I have a couple cars. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are paid off. I bought my children cars. My wife has a beautiful car. I have one also. And so on. We have 3 successful, hugely successful stand stores, thank God. We have a loyal following of hundreds and hundreds of people that I've helped, that Bree and I have helped. Do the great Keith Palmer's coding, by the way. He gets all the credit for the coding. And I shared the system with you guys. And I shared the system when I didn't have to. I could have kept this to myself. I don't need to be here right now helping you all out. But I'm here every day, most every day. Now, we are doing a lot of traveling. We're going to be going to Ohio soon. We're going to be going back to St. Thomas soon. We're going to be going to Vegas soon. Looks like we're going to be we'll be renting a home in Vegas for either a year or a half year very soon. But I still am going to try every day or most days to make it on for you guys. Okay. So that's my story. So y'all should be thankful to God that Bree believed in me when no one else would. You should all be thankful to God that I'm sharing the system with you. Yes, it works on futures easily. What's up, Constantine? Yes, it works on futures. Okay. So what is the mental side of trading? How do you stay in the right state of mind to trade correctly? Here's some basics for you guys. You need to be an alpha brainwave, beta brainwaves. Your body and mind function on certain brainwaves. Beta brainwaves are bad. They are the ones when you're in a very flight, fight, fawn mode. The beta brainwaves are just horrid. You can't heal when you're in these brainwaves. Your cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline are all released when you're in beta brainwaves, which causes anxiety, voices in your head, psychotic breaks, survival mode, insomnia, being scared, afraid, bipolar. You can't think clearly and make good decisions when you're in beta. Sevens, if you understand that beta brain waves are not the way to make your trade decisions. Sevens means yes, you understand that beta is not where you want to be when you're trading. Sevens from Trade Gun. Thank you, Trade Gun. You're never going to get good decision making out of beta. And we're all basically stuck in beta. I mean, you would be shocked. It's probably 90 to 95% of our US populations in beta brainwave at any given time. That's not a fact. That is just my estimated judgment. Get in a car and drive. When you see everybody speeding, they're in beta. When you see everybody blowing their horn and cutting people off, flipping people off, they're in beta. It is not a good state to be in unless you're going to be in a fight with someone or an animal or something. Then you want beta. Beta's bad. Correct, Ken. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close off YouTube since no one else is answering on YouTube. Is anyone else going to answer on YouTube? You guys have about 5 seconds. I'm just going to switch over to TikTok. Why is Ken Louder? Thank you, Ken, for doing that. The only person answering when I ask a question. Fuck that shit. You guys literally, I'm going to set a timer. You guys have literally 30 seconds to answer that question or I'm out the fucking door on YouTube. I'm going to stay on TikTok only. I'm setting a timer. This is crazy. What the fuck's wrong? I don't care if y'all are tired or whatever. Fucking answer a fucking question when someone asks it. Okay, your timer is set. You have 20 seconds left. Do you all understand that beta is bad and that beta brainwaves you can't make a good trading decision out of? You'll be scared. You'll place your trade and you'll close it too soon. You'll place your trade and you'll move your stop loss. You won't make good decisions out of beta. Okay, that's it. And 3 people out of 30. TikTokers, should I close down YouTube? Yes or no? I'm thinking, yeah, I think I'm going to. Good morning, Vince. My We have a cab driver that we get along with really well in St. Thomas. His name is Vince, by the way. TikTok, do you want me to close down the feed on YouTube? Yes or no? Good morning, K Dog. Stacy says yes. Close it down. Awesome. Gonna be there to dun, dun. Studio 419. All right, fine. I'll keep going. So the beta waves are bad. You can't make a good trade decision because you're in flight or fight mode. You're actually in sympathetic, not parasympathetic. What does that mean? You're in a struggle. You're in survival. You're trying to make decisions out of a scared, afraid brain mode where your waves are not functioning properly where they should be. So what do? You have to get to alpha brainwaves. Alpha brainwaves are the good ones. Alpha equals good. How do we get to alpha brainwaves? Where learning and calmness and healing happens. Alpha brain waves cause safe feelings, calm feelings. Healing occurs. It's your parasympathetic. It releases all the good hormones. Serotonin is released when you're in alpha waves. Dopamine is released when you're in alpha waves. Oxytocin is released when you're in alpha waves. Endorphins are released when you're in alpha waves. When in alpha, your genes are turned on, which in turn makes proteins like L-tryptophan, which in turn makes serotonin, which in turn makes you happy. When you're happy, you can make better decisions. When you're happy, you can actually think things through and don't be scared about your stop loss or about staying in a trade. When you're happy, you can make excellent decisions with your trading. To being in the zone, correct. Like I'll give you a real life example. When I'm in, uh, 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 when I'm doing my bench press, and I was setting the state records and would have had a national record, whatever. But I was doing the state record for the state of Georgia at the time. When I go into the zone right before I'm in beta, right, and I'm totally hyped up, I'm totally excited. When I lay down on that bench and I put my hands on the bar, I get myself into an alpha state where the whole building could have exploded and went down, and I wouldn't have felt it. I wouldn't have heard it. All I'm focused on 100% is the bar and me and getting that bar up more or less in nothing state. I know it sounds weird, but there's nothing else going on my mind. Nothing else. It's 100%. Me and the bar are one. Me and the weight are one, and nothing else can affect me. I don't care if someone's screaming at me, yelling at me, saying anything, fire or whatever. I wouldn't even know anything. All I know is it's me in the bar and I'm getting that motherfucking bar up no matter what. And that's what happens. And I go into alpha mode. Total, complete clarity of what I need to do. Okay? In the zone. Correct, K Dog. You're welcome, Matt. All right. So, how do we get down to the alpha wave from the beta wave? There's one parasympathetic thing you can control, and that's breathing, meaning you can't control how your body performs all the trillions of functions it does inside with all these chemicals and all these enzymes and endorphins and all your proteins, and you can't control any of that. What you can control is the same breathing is parasympathetic, and you can control your breathing. That's why it's so effective to get you down into alpha. Alpha, you can do Wim Hof breathing or box breathing. You can do ice therapies, right? Not a DCOTR, whatever that is. I guess that's a doctor. You can take cold showers. You can dunk your face in ice water. That's actually an actual treatment. And you can pull yourself down that way. Or you can do your breathing. You can do it that way. What's up, Crash? Today is a great day. We're just going over the little little different things that we're highlighting. I've gone over these many, many times now, a few days in a row. But I'm going to keep doing for you. You can also do your affirmations. You want to do them while you're in movement, while you're feeling good, while you're jumping up and down for joy, first thing in the morning, and especially while you're laying down last thing at night. I would post these up. I would write them out, print them out, and post them up on your mirrors in your car, in your bathroom. I would put them everywhere on underneath your pillow, on your ceiling, wherever you're going to see them. And you can write something down such as this. You go, now I am the voice. I am in control, not a victim. I use to see when to end every trade for the safest profit possible, not lose trades. That's a big one for me. I lead, not follow. I am happy, not sad. I am loving, not angry. But the truth is, I am getting happier and healthier every day. But the truth is, whatever you want. And there goes Ethereum. Ethereum, yep, Ethereum up. We're all going through all these prices are going through the 30-second blue line. Look at Ethereum go before your very eyes, as I called earlier this morning. Thank you, God. It's going to the XRP 30-second blue line and 15-second blue line. That's why you see Bitcoin going up right now and Ethereum, because they're all going to XRP's blue line of 15 seconds. Okay. Now, back to what we were talking about, psychology of trading. All of you are trading from a scared mind. Gold is now doing this. Let's see, gold. Look at gold. Gold is going up. There you go. Gold, we're going to the blue line of silver is 10. Just about an hour ago, there it goes. 15-second blue line. You're welcome. Yet another, correct call by the system. If I can make these calls, you can make these calls. Over to safetytrade.com and buy the system. So you just saw Ethereum go up because Ethereum's going up to XRP's 15-second blue line. You just saw gold go up because gold is going up to silver's 15-second blue line. And there goes gold and silver. You're welcome. Yay. Let's try again to see if I can get us back into zone. Auto zone. Love it, been affirming, and they are written all over the house. Wim Hof and working around the clock with your system. Caught the XRP about him again last night. Thanks. Oh, nice, Crash. Look at Crash actually listening to me. That makes me happy, Crash. I almost closed the feed on TikTok because people are annoying me and not answering. I'm glad you're here. All right, so this is a Now I Am the Voice one. Yay. Now, this is one I was just teaching for the first time yesterday. This is called double association, disassociation. I'm not a doctor. I'm just having fun. I'm telling you what I do and what helps me. You close your eyes, you picture the trade upsetting you, you move to a movie screen. Or you can picture a trade that you want to see happen in the future. Say you close your eyes right now and you go to gold and you go to gold weekly and you go to gold weekly and you see it in your mind's eye. Everyone do this now. Take a second. Just take a second, close your eyes. What we're going to do is you're going to picture in your mind's eye, even if you can't picture, you're going to pretend it. You're going to pretend picture that you can see gold. You can see the pink line being all the way down on the sniper. If you don't know what that means, just picture a line, pink line low with a blue line high on the weekly sniper. Then you're going to picture that pink line going up. Then you're going to picture price action going up. You say, hey, gold is going up on a weekly scale. This is fucking fantastic. Say you wanted gold to go up on a 15-second trade and you saw that it was set up properly with my setup with green, 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 red, green, green with the pink low, blue high on the sniper. And you go, oh, this is great. I confirmed it with the higher time frames. I'm going to do the buy. And you can see it in your mind's eye that gold is going up to whatever your take profit is. Say it was $3,500. And you can see the $3,500 like one of those cartoon little big old numbers up there. You go, hey, it's going to hit it like you hit it with a big old hammer and it goes up and dings the little thing at a fair. So price is going to go up and ding 3,500 for gold. And then you close your eyes and you see that. What you can do is you can see yourself inside of a movie theater. Me and Bree just saw a movie yesterday. It was good. It was the Final Destination one. It was actually really good. The first scene was incredible. But anyway, so you see yourself seeing the trade on the 15-second or the weekly gold going up, and you see that trade, and you come back and you look and see yourself sitting in the theater watching the trade on the screen, and then you go back again and you go back to the control panel of the movie where you can see yourself controlling the movie. You're in control of this life. No one else is. You're in control of what you can do and what you can achieve. No one else is. You can't blame other people. You are not a victim. You're in control of this trade. You're in control of your life. So what you do is you see yourself in the control room, controlling the video, the movie of the 15-second buy on gold to 3,500. And then you see yourself seated in the movie theater. And then you see it on the screen. And as you see it on the screen, you see that the orange line on my system, the orange line is below the green, the other two lines. It's the lowest part. You know to enter on that. You put your entry, your buy stop right there, and you're patient. You wait patiently for that price action to come up and touch that orange line. Once it does, you can see that the blue line is at 3,500, and you can see that the price action is going to go up and touch it. And you visualize this over and over and over again. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's vividly visualized and what you actually do in real life. There is no difference. So you use that to your ability, and that's how you use the double dissociation, either to see the trade going the way you want, or if you had a bad trade that was upsetting you, how to get rid of it. You can do the exact same thing. Good morning, Brian Claus. And there you go. I hope this is helping some of you. I'm not going to go on to another way to help with it. I'm going to stop here with the double disassociation, but we're going to go some more further and further sessions where we can talk about other ways of getting yourself from the alpha, from beta to alpha on your brain waves. And this is one of the ways to do it. Okay. Now, silver is a ricochet. Buy stop silver back up to the blue line of the 15-second silver, $33.36.79. Gold is also a 15-second ricochet. Buy stop gold, $3,333.30 to there. And then we'll see this go up to there. Yay. I hope some of that mind trading where you don't fuck up your trades helps some of you. And I hope these trades, demo trades only, help some of you.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay, what time is it? 8 o'clock. I will be trading through open for you. All right. Does anybody have any questions over the mine trading that we just did, where you can see in your own mind what's happening? If there's anything you guys have questions on, please ask. I really want to help you all not mess up your trading because of your scaredness, because of the way you get in and out. Gold, touchdown. Yay, thank you, God. Money on the gold. Watch this. I'm going to have a strictly gold and silver system available. And there you go. And there's gold to its blue line touching it. Yay. Fill in the gap. You saw the thing go up. Pink went up. Pink cross blue up to the blue. Just I was visualizing for gold. That's what it just did, actually. That's exactly it. There you go. All right. We're done with that. Boom, baby. Look at all this green. We need this shit to turn red before 9:30, or we're not going to have any play at all. Oh, shoot. What am I tracing? Any play at all. Look at this shit go. Damn. This is a trade from Friday. I've been in the same trade account for you people who are doubters slash haters since before January, since November of last year. I've been using the same account since last about 7, 8 months now. This is a 113 trade, a buy on a 1.0 gold. I've been holding this in this account. We're up $675 an ounce. This is a trade from 430, April the 30th, a buy of 0.05 on US 30. We're up 1,800, about 1,900 pips on that trade. This is a US 30 trade. Just traded live with you guys 3 days ago on Friday. May the 23rd. It was a buy, one US 30, the price in, the stop losses. All these stop losses are in take profit, by the way. These are called runners. And look at this shit. It's already up 678 pips, $67,000. That's incredible. And no, there is no other trades open. For other haters out there, sometimes I show what's underneath, sometimes I don't. But there's haters that, oh, you don't show. There's other trades underneath. There's no other fucking trades underneath there. There's no trades. I swear to God, people are such fucking screwballs. The clown world we live in. Those are my fucking trades. I trade every fucking day with you live. I call out my trades. I draw out my trades. I trade with you live. And yet people still doubt. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. 8 a.m., baby, is when I'm supposed to go live with you guys, no matter what. What's up, Dr. One Fly? What's up, Ryan? Good morning to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. We've been making money on US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX 500, ES1 is in the game, and gold and silver all morning long. Okay. We've made money on Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum this morning also. All right. Hi, Kevin, Dr. One Fly. What's up, Dr. One Fly? Anybody on TikTok or YouTube have any questions before I go on about my trades or anything I just went over? We need to pull back to the 1 second. If any of you out there can actually watch these, we need all these indices to flip down on the 1 second. If you guys can alert me when that happens, that'd be awesome. Good morning, Mike Snyder. What's up, Mike? Oh. Of all the traders that you ever see trade, I absolutely am the one that understands what you need and wants. You need to be consistently profitable as a trader, and I've developed a system so you can actually do that. How consistently profitable? Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe to get some of my members retired. Right here. We have members that are retired only doing full-time trading, or could be. Marco Risby, Kimberly Harrington, Maria Toller, who's a stay-at-home mom. Yes, you moms can learn this. Mr. Gold, Adam, Josh, Tommy, Jay. One of our members actually has his own right here. Regulated brokerage firm in Norway, Goroff. Here it is. This is his. This is his site right here. Literally, for the last 3 years, he's been so consistent with my system that he is a regulated broker in Norway by their government. It took him 3 years. So if he can do it, you can do it. If all of these other members can get retired, you can do it. If these people can retire, head over to here and buy the system right here. You can learn about it too and then buy it. Take your time. I've been on these things doing this live, coming up on YouTube. On the other. So you had time to go to silver because gold had already done it. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning, Cristobal Armas. Good morning, Brian Claus again. Good morning, Mike again. Snyder, can I ask? Of course, Ken, ask away. Our goal together as a trading family is to get each and every one of us retired, period. What is your question, Ken? And if I don't read it, you're going to have to email it in. And even though I have scrolling in the bottom of my thing for every hater and every person that doubts the system to give me their phone number to call in, they're all never do. Never do. Quite embarrassing. It's a clown world again we live in.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
So we made money on silver today. We made demo money on gold today. We made money on Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum today. We made money on SPX and ES1. It's in the game today. We made money on NQ1 and NAS and YM1 and US30 today. All this morning. Every morning we make money. It's all about making demo money. Good morning, Annie Apple. What's up, Annie? Good to see you this morning, Annie. Ken, I have not seen your question yet. You need to probably email it in. Good morning, Lazarus. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Miss Leo and Dr. Onefly and Guy Burger and Kenny J and Sog and Joe Big and Eagle 1Y. Good morning, Annie Apple and K Dog and user 1570. Good morning, JJ, Paycheck, Ryan Marcus, Kent Barek, and Money Train. Good morning to everybody on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and Twitch and X. Ken, again, I do not see your message. I'm sorry if you're asking it. I don't see it. You're going to have to email it in. And please let me know after you email it in so I can actually swing over there and look for it. Now, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, it's going to ricochet. You're going to see the pink pull down. There'll be a space here. The price action is going to go back up and touch silver's blue line right here. It's doing it for, oh, there. Nope, it just did it. Fuck. There we go. So typer. Are we able to have the chart set up on with the, yeah, the Uno reversal? Silver cross. What you guys are going to get for absolute sure in the next couple of weeks. You might not get the signal version, which is this one. But you're going to get this one when you print it. I haven't figured out a release date yet, but it's coming up probably when I get back from Ohio after next week. We're going to be in Ohio next week. But yes, are we able to have the universal chart set up on with the 14 different time frames? Yes, you'll be able to put it on anything you want. You could put it on 100 time frames. I'm just used the 1 second through 3 minute and then the 5 minute on up. This is always works together right here. These 1 minute, 3 minutes. This is going to be the foundation of the trading system. But yeah, you can set it up exactly like this. Technically, it would be this chart and this chart would be the two that you'll be using. But you can customize it with any time periods you want. 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 4 hour, 3 hour, anything you want. Isn't that wild? And then, yep, you can change these. You'll be able to change these 1 second, so on, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 100 minute, whatever you want. And that's what you can do. And this add-on is free from Bree and I. You have to have the sniper, which is $250. And then you have to have the rifle, which is $50 a month. This is a free upgrade. This is coded by the great Keith Palmer. He literally has it checking every, more or less, every second, every one of these snipers to make sure you're getting the correct call up here. Because this one has to do that because this is the signal. We're not going to send out an incorrect signal to the room for everybody in the signal rooms and or here. So yes, you can change all the time periods you want. We have to have a pullback or there's no calls to be made this morning, which might not be because this is a very, any holiday is a very, very, very volume slow trading day, extremely so. I hope I answered your question, Ken, and I hope I explained it well.
So when you see these little flashy things over here, it's literally going, is the 1 second, and it's a lot of criteria, is the 1 second sniper pink line high, purple line, if it's a sell, purple line high, blue line low, is there red, 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 and it's checking it on the 1 second. If it's a go, it'll say go. If it's not, it won't release this 5 second thing. So it's checking the 1 second to the 5 second, the 1 second to the 10 second, the 1 second to the, then it's checking the 5 second to the 10 second, the 5 second to the 15 second, then it's checking the 10 second to the 15 second, the 30 second, the 1 minute, 3 minute, then it's checking the 15 second, so on and so forth, all the way through. Keith is just an amazing coder and an amazing man. Good fellow. We're going to go visit him soon. Hopefully he comes out to Vegas with us, visit us out there. Any other questions anybody have about trading? Or if I could, let me see. I wonder, no, because I'll probably overlay that one too. Yeah, I didn't think so. Nope, can't do it. That's worth the shot. Keith will have this coded over for us soon. Let's see. Crash said when all the 5 tickers on the 1 second, 3 minute time frames have a blue that match the 4-hour pink, they get a green check, I think he said yesterday. I was up until 4 a.m. to see the matches. I know you can change the time, but can you have everything displayed like you do? Oh, yeah, that's just setting it up. Yeah, you just set it up. You just you make your, like, you go over here and set your little entrances or your little layout, and then you can put in whichever one you want. Of course, this is just trading view. You can set this up any which way you want, but absolutely you can set it up so it looks like this. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely you can. Yeah, 5 second chart. Yep. I know you can change the time. Can you have everything? Yeah, you'd put everything on 1 second up here, and then you make it so your time intervals aren't attached. And then you can change this to any time interval on the bottom you want. Well, wrong thing, but you get the idea. Change it to 5:50. Yep. Yeah, that's just a trading view learning thing, and I'm hardly an expert on trading view. Not at all. Barely make it working, efficiently. You're welcome, Ken. Crash. I wouldn't worry about the uh, the sniper. Let the sniper do its thing. I just have it on there so you understand how much coding and thinking it's doing. I don't think a lot of you realize the code that Keith puts in here is extremely hard. He's amazing at what he does. I guess I could just keep calling out 1 second buy stops for you guys if you want. No, I'm going to teach you how to trade now. All right. No other questions? No other happy comments? No other sad comments? For all you haters out there, every day I give you a chance to speak up and none of you do. And every day I give you a chance to call in and none of you do. So why don't you get a life and just go, if you don't like what I teach and how I trade, then leave. You do not have to be here. Trust me, I don't want you here if you don't want to be here. Just go on and go with your negative little selves. We have nothing but positive vibes in here. And if I cuss at someone, it's because they need it. It's not because I'm being mean. I'm trying to help them. What's up, Tony Gold? Backup Horn 2. Grand Rising. Let's go. We've been going, Tony. Glad you're here. Your psychology philosophy is bang on. It's like you read my mind, says Ken. Yeah, because I've been there and done that, Ken. All of us traders go through the same thing. All of us traders have wasted money into gurus and everything. You know, let's see. Silver is back up over its blue line. 30 second now. Stop gold and silver. Second blue line. Play any buy stop on until $3,006. And then there you go. Silver. So look, it's doing it as I can't even put my alerts up fast. Buy stop to the 30-second blue lines, gold and silver. Gold and silver, silver and one is silver and one is gold. Pink line will cross the purple like it did here. This gap will fill in. Green will come up and touch the yellow. Green, green, green. Buy stop. Hopefully this orange line hooks down. Hopefully we get a good little pull down here a little bit further. Then it will hook and come back up. And we'll probably do that 2 or 3 times. And we'll go up and touch this blue line on the 30-second. The absolute best trades I have made are when I have trusted the system and walked away. When I came back, was in fact, there you go. There you go. I woke up in the morning. I forgot I put down buy stops. I woke up in the morning or sell stops and was in money from trades I didn't even know I had placed. I don't recommend that for all of you. Better if you use buy stops or sell stops, you better damn close them down every day, or if they have a time limit on them, I guess you can. But yeah, yep. Walk away. Trust the system. Just let it do its thing. It always is going to work out for you 99.9% of the time, unless God wants you to do something different. It will go. All right. Silver and gold. One is silver and one is gold. All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys want morning filio? Yes, we've already thanked them multiple times, but thank again on Memorial Day to everyone out there. Thank you to everyone who has served and made our freedoms possible that we can do this silly stuff that we do. Thank you for your service. My dad, God rest his soul, was in the Army. He served. That's fine, Ken. You're doing great. Good morning, Filio. All right. Would you guys want me to teach you how to trade on a fast time frame, like a 5, 10, 15 second, 1 minute time frame, or would you like me to teach you how to trade on a daily, weekly? You want me to go fast, teaching you on a fast time frame or on a slow time frame? Your choice. Teaching you, I will. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Fast, 5, 10 second, 15 second, 1 minute, or slow, daily, weekly? Fast time frame, says Crash. He's the first one to answer. There's benefits to being first. Fine, I'll do it. We are going to do training on fast, in which case I'm going to use US 30. We're going to go over here for a minute. Here. Okay, now, yep, I just happened to guess right. Isn't that funny? What do you know? All right, this is US 30, 1 minute over here. Why doesn't it have our little things on? Well, let me see something. Do I have my, hold on one second. Do, 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 do. Watermark, well, I don't know which one I use. Fuck. There we go. And over here, we have the US 30, 15 second. 1 minute, 15 second. We're combining those two charts. I'm going to put a line up where this is the absolute perfection. And we're going to come over to here where it's absolute perfection. Right there. Okay. Now, this is US 30. It's a big mover. I don't recommend you do this. If you're going to do this, make sure you demo trade only. I want to be like you. I'm going to go, oh, you're silly, Crash. All right. Yeah, we always go over purple line. Just don't pay attention. Let's actually pay attention this morning, peeps. Here we go. So this is how to trade any symbol, any time frame 101. We've already done psychology of trading. How to trade 101. Any symbol, any time frame. This system works on everything. Okay. So how to trade 101. Everything you thought you knew about trading, talking about psychological training and getting out of your own way. You have to understand the old ways of trading do not work. Number one, get rid of the old shit. Get rid of your old. Okay, so let's get something clear off the grip. Get rid of your old shitty beliefs is an absolute number one thing you have to do in order to learn my trading. It's pretty much the hardest thing you have to understand is the old ways of trading completely suck ass. They are a horror show. They are a mess. They are terrible. They do not work. Let me show you specifically what I mean over here under our rules, so we're all clear. The old ways of trading fail 99.9% of the time. Let me be clear. I believe you have to ignore the entire trading industry, or at least 99.9% of it, The news and technical data do not matter at all, ever, not a zero. Nothing. Price goes up and down because the market is manipulated. They are not leaving $7.2 trillion a day's profit, trillion with a T, Forex market alone to chance. They know where it is going, and so do you, thanks to the system. The old ways of trading you were taught, like fib retracement, looking to the left, ascending, descending wedges, support and resistance, naming of candle and candle patterns, head and shoulders, RSI, volume VWAP, are all shit and do not work. They do not. A broke clock is right even 2 times a day, and you can get a couple trades right using their shitty ways of trading, but overall you will lose money, and that's why you all are here. Okay, so let's be clear. We know for a fact that 93% of, after 3 years, by 3 years, 93% of all traders quit. Why would they quit? If the old ways of trading work, they would not quit. Conclusion, the old ways of trading suck ass and fail us. That's a fact. Please type out the word fact if you understand that. And if I don't get people to type out the word fact, I'll be leaving here in about 1 minute. You guys better start participating a little bit or I'm out the door. Lazarus wrote out fact. Thank you, sir. I'll wait for TikTok or YouTube to catch up. Vince, fact. Yep. Stacy, fact. Trade on Annie Apple, fact. Crash, fact. Yeah, no, okay. Ryan Marcus is saving the day over there on YouTube. Fact. Good morning, Larry. What's up, Larry Cooper? Oh, look, there are a few of you live on YouTube, so you guys are saving YouTube. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on YouTube. I don't want to check that next. All right, the old ways of trading suck ass. So, to be clear, once you understand that, you can use those little Jedi mind trick shits, the things that I showed you, right? How to trade any symbol, any time frame. The system works on every thanks to God. Get rid of your old shitty beliefs about trading. None of the old stuff works. Zero. So then what does work? You might be asking yourself. Well, that is easy. Obviously, my system works. That's the fact, Jack. Thank you, Ken, Lachey, Tony Gold. 1 KG King. That's funny. That's my initials, Kevin Brego. Thank you, 1 KG King. Thank you, Sog. All right. Now, what does work? Well, I'm going to show you in 2 seconds. Look at this. We're going to go back in time using the 5-second, 10-second, 15-second. Here we go. This is US 30. Going back in time. We're going to move this forward just a little bit so you can see it. Okay. Now, this right here is all you ever need to see ever in order to trade. You need to combine your 2 time frames. Again, US 30, 1 minute, US 30, 50 seconds. And I could pretty much even go down to the 30 seconds. Let me see something here. I don't know if they allow me to change this. Yeah, good. You're going to force me to do this, aren't you? Hold on a second. I'm going to say, yeah. Got it. Gonna say, yeah. Oh, we can't make up our own? We can't make up our own seconds? Oh, that sucks ass. Well, we can leave it here then. Fine. All right. This isn't my idea, but I'm still going to show you. All right. Blue line high, pink line low, space in between here. Buy stop. Let me change this real quick. There's too much space. All right. So this is your real-time movement. US 30, 30-second, green, green, green. There's a space right here, green, green. We're on US 30, 30-second, US 30, 15-second. This happens to be our buy stop. What I'm going to zoom in on right here is just the buy stop factor now. We're going to make sure this is all you see. I'm even going to cover up initially the sniper. We don't need to see it right now. And this is going to be for 1 kg king. He is swimming in a pool. I'm going to use an analogy for you guys to teach you how easy this is. Right here. This is the pullback moment right there. Red, he's trying to swim to the bottom of the pool and pick up a coin. He's trying to go down. Below him, there are Kirk Brown. Real direction bar 1 is green. Real direction bar 2 is green. There's Kirk Brown, Tony Gold, and Lachey, all pushing up. These are all green. They're all pushing up against KG King, trying to go down. Above KG King, we have a green line here. And if you can't see, there's 2 of those, green here. And then we have green here. So this is US 30, 15 seconds. We're spotting it with the US 30, 30-second or 1 minute. It doesn't matter either or. And we're making sure this is a buy stop. Green, 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 red, green, 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 buy stop. And up, we're hoping it will go, and I'll tell you where to place everything. All right, let me make this a little bigger right here. And right there, okay? So we have KG King swimming in a pool, trying to go down. And we have 3 people pushing up, 3 indicators pushing up against him. We have 3 more indicators pulling up against him. KG King is trying to go down, mind his own business, just pick up a gold coin at the bottom of the pool because it's worth $3,300. But he's getting resistance from these different type of indicators saying nope, nope, and nope. Does everybody get the analogy, yes or no? The faster you answer, the more I can cover this morning. Speaking of which, we have a training class this morning at 1. Vince says yes. Good trading. Yep. Okay. Lazarus. Yep. Here we go. So this is our example, and let's see it actually. This cute little, and I love this thing. I know some people don't, but I do. I think it's the cutest little thing ever. Right here. Okay. And this is called the buy stop in my system. And this is what it looks like in my system. All right. This is a cute little cartoon we had made up. It was mainly supposed to be made up for our children. We have members that teach their kids. Watch. This is King, KG King, trying to go down to the bottom of the pool and get this gold. See the red trunks? See the gold coin down here. He's in the pool trying to go down. The trade is trying to go down. 93% of all traders would fall for this trade and say it's going to go down. Boom, right here. He's then met with 3 different green trunk swimmers. He's met with, remember, 1, 2, and 3. Real direction bar 1's pushing up against him. The trade is trying to go down. He's trying to go down and get the coin. Look at this. We have 3 more people above him. These indicators are pulling up. 1, 2, 3. Green line, green line, green candles, actually. And so this trade is trying to go down. It can't. He's trying to go down. It can't. He's being pushed and pulled to the top. He can't go down. So let's watch that again, and we'll see it now. You guys can watch this, and that's all you need to do to trade. Now I'm going to give you a whole bunch of entry hints and what to do and how to figure this out. There he is. There's KG King trying to swim to the bottom. He gets met with 3 people. I don't know why he pissed them off. He's going to get hooked. God, that's got to hurt. And he's got to get pulled up by 3 more green indicators. There you go. And up it goes. And the trade had no chance to go down. He had no chance, even if he's Michael Phelps on steroids, to go down. There's no way. And that's as simple as trading can be. You can't make it any easier than this. Trying to go down, can't go down. We have all our indicators saying it won't go down. getting yanked and pulled up. And this is just a visualization. And there it goes. And up the trade goes, okay? You no longer have to worry about support, resistance, look to the left, ascending, descending wedges. You just look for this high probability trade setup. This high probability trade setup, okay? Now, how do you actually trade this trade? This is some things you guys have to understand. You're not in a vacuum. When you're dealing with US 30 and it's a weekly, remember the kids thing I told you? Well, literally, we have one of our members, LD, teaching his children and grandchildren to go with the flow of the river, to go with the flow. So when your 6-month, 3-month, weekly, daily directions are all buys, you don't do a sell. You understand that? So when I'm telling you to do this buy and it's only a buy and you can't do a sell, it's because the higher time frames, and somehow Tommy says that you guys understand. It's so weird to me. Tommy's trying to teach the same thing. When these buys are all buys, right, then you only look for the buys. Then you match it up with the 15-second and the 1 minute like I showed you. Let me show you that again. And this goes especially for people who's trying to scalp. So look, this red right here, let me be clear, right here, fits into the space right here. You don't take a trade unless you see this. The red is a missing puzzle piece for this space right there. Green space, yellow. There's a space. So once you spot this, or better yet, the sniper blue line high, pink and purple line low, the blue line came down. Let's see, this blue line right here is this pink line right here. And the blues crossing the pink, the purple's low, the pink's low. You're going to see the pink cross the purple and the blue. It's going to go up here like this. And that's what's going to happen. I probably shouldn't be using pink. This is going to come up like that. That's what that's going to do. And then when that cuts across and comes back up, you'll see price action go up. So this is how you spot the trade. One, you make sure that you're in a higher time frame buy. This is number one. Okay, that's kind of sloppy. Number one, make sure that this is higher time frames are supporting your buy. So as long as you're in a higher time frame, you can be in a higher time frame daily buy. You can be in a higher time frame 1 hour buy, 15-minute buy, 1 minute buy. Then you look for this 15-second buy stop. What is a buy stop? You have to match it with the higher time frame. This happens to be the 30-second. You can see the space right here. You can see the red right here. Then you look for your green, the 3, your 3 here, fills in, blue line high, pink line low, and so on. Crash, are you getting this? Yes or no? Everybody out there, you're getting this. Let's go over it again. How do we know we're in the right time frame? Because we're on a daily, weekly, 3-month buy. We're on an hour buy. We're on a 1 minute buy stop. We're on a 15-second buy stop. We see the 15-second buy stop. It's green, red, green. We can compare it because this little space right here fits into here. We know the blue line is high right here and the pink and purple are low. And then we can see the blue line is down. The blue line has to come down. Pink will cross the blue line. The purple line is low. Then you'll see the hook come back up. Okay? So this is how you find the trade. This is how you spot the trade. Okay? Now, we make it infinitely faster and easy for you by using the sniper rifle on steroids, the Uno reverse right here. Oh, look, we have a little turn. Tell me when someone else turns. Tell me when SPX go to the 1 second or US 30 goes to the 1 second, please. All right. Good morning, Barani. So this is your cheat sheet, your shortcut. But if you don't have it, this is how you do it. You go over here for the 15th time. You make sure your monthly, daily, 3-week are all buy stops. You can go down to the 4 hour buy, the 1 hour buy. You can go down to the 15-minute buy. 15-minute, 1 hour works great together. You can do the 1 minute buy, and you can do a 15-second buy. If you're combining the 30-second and the 15-second, you're going to look for your buy stop right here. You're going to look for the pink crossing the blue right here. This is the most important. I got to tell you the truth. This is number one. If I was going to do anything, I could trade without everything but the sniper. If I had to choose one indicator to trade with, it would be the sniper, period. But anywho, then you make sure this is high, the pink line's matching the blue, it's low, you have your space right here, this green yellow space right there, which is this right here. They actually are together. And then this is how you spot your trade. Are we all clear on that? Sevens, or you can rewatch it again. Everyone clear on how to spot the trade? The 1 seconds are flipping. Yay! Let's look for that sell to go down, baby. Sevens, if you guys are understanding how to spot the trade. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Annie Apple. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Grant. All right. So now that we learned how to spot the trade, how do we actually take this trade? Easy peasy. Let's go over to here. E1 is fast, so we're on 15-second. This is how you actually trade this trade. I'm going to zoom in for you. Well, A, we're too late. Damn, can we go backwards? They don't have a reverse. Fuck. Yeah, let me pull this back again. Hold on. We need to come back just a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Now, what we need to be is below the, let me get rid of this line too. We need to be below the orange line so I can actually take the trade with them. Good morning, Arginus Looney. I think you missed a pretty good show this morning. I hope you like it. Thank you, Taraya. Thank you, Ken. All right. Now, how is the setup looking? You don't need the sniper. You don't need a sniper rifle. You can just use the core system, green, 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 red, green, 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 green. Where you would enter in at is this. Where you would enter at is this. Right here is the orange line. You need this orange line to go below the green and the yellow, like that. So if I can see it go below, which I don't know if it does on this trade, but that's what I prefer to do. It kind of is right there. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say, isn't that below that? Oh, it's right on the line. That's pretty good. Okay. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and make my entry the orange line. And I love and almost insist to wait for this orange line to go below these other two. Okay? Again, let me zoom in a little bit more for you. Okay. Now, kind of below it, it's right at it. Yeah, I'm going to give that a second. All right. Of course, you all know the 3-second broken box, 5 stop, subscription. Yeah, 30-second. We got to kind of 10-second or flip now. That's okay. You can play the sells if you want. We just want to go down. We'll be back up for the buy soon. All right, so we want the blue line in this case because it's faster timeline. The blue line will come down. The pink and purple line will join it. Then you'll see the pink cross the purple. You'll see this red turn to green. It'll go green, green, green. This will turn back to green, and then you'll see price action go above the yellow. Okay, so this is called your entry. This is your entry right here, or your buy stop. Never do market order. Always do pending orders. Never buy it here. Wait for this to flip, come back around up, and then you get it. Don't try to take it at the very bottom without the flip. You'll know it flipped when you go back down to the 1 second, 5 seconds, for the 15 seconds. It'll turn for you. But either way, just wait for it patiently. Everybody clear? This is your entry point, is the orange line, especially when it goes below the green and the yellow. And this is a buy stop. This is a buy we're playing. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Vince says yes. Thank you, Vince. Trade Gun says yes. Thank you, Trade Gun. All right. So there we go. Now, when we enter a trade, we're going to have a stop loss. Let me zoom this back out. Sorry. Hate to do this to you, but just now, the way I would place my stop loss, two ways, because this is where you guys all get caught a little bit. Okay, is I would put my stop loss off the pivot point whenever it comes back up, off the previous low, which is what I would do minimum on a 15-second, or I would combine my two charts, is why you have them, and I would go up to see, this is where I'd put it right here, and I would put it to the previous low on this whole movement up. And it started down here, and this is where my stop loss would go on the 30-second. I wouldn't place my stop loss on a 15-second. You're going to choke the trade. It's alive. So this is the movement right here. And then it goes up. Yes, there's one here, and yes, it crosses there, and yes, there's going to be one here, and yes, it crosses here. But the reality of it is these aren't the start of the movement. The stop loss goes right here at the start of the movement. So that's why it would be down here. And on US 30, that's probably still, even though it's a 15-second 30, that's probably still a huge ass stop loss. Let's see if we're going to cross it somewhere here. We're going down to here. What is that? Oh, 8, 10 pips stop loss. Yeah, something like that. And I would always use a 30 to 50 pip stop loss on US 30. I would always use a minimum 20 to 30 stop loss on NAS. I would always use a 10 to 20 pip stop loss on SPX. So those are just generic answers, but if you're looking for the absolute, where you're trying to place it, this is where you place it. Are we all clear on the stop losses? Yeses or nos? You can put it at the pivot point. You can put it at 30 to 50 pips stop loss for US 30 on any trade. You can put it on NAS, 20 to 30 pips stop loss on any trade. You can put a 10 to 20 pip stop loss on SPX on any trade. And that goes the same for YM, NQ1, and ES1. Okay? So those are your stop losses. Do not trade without one. Don't be silly. Now, entrance off the orange. This is your entrance. Stop loss will be back down here, 20 to 30 pips in this case. Stop loss 30 to 50 pips below. That's your stop loss. Okay, I'm horrible at writing with that. So this is your stop loss down there. This is your entry right here. Now you need your take profits. Take profit one is always going to be off the yellow line. On this low time frame, it's going to be very close. This is called TP1, take profit one. You can close down one of your orders. This is the best take profit ever, the orange line. This is always take profit two, and this is the best. I just love this take. It always hits at 99.99% of the time. Best. I just love this one. And if we were going to the blue line, then it would be take profit 3 to the blue line, but we're not. This would be take profit 3, and then you leave a runner open. Most runners get tapped out in profit because you lose profit. But sometimes you get extremely blessed from God, and your runners can run. And your runners can run lots of pips. 670 pips since Friday on US 30. 1,900 pips since on US 30 since April 30th, and $670 an ounce on gold since January. Sometimes your runners can actually run, and no, I do not have other trades open. No, I don't have any other, whatever the fuck. Oh, this is the account. So this is the same account since November of last year. Sucking haters and rotten hell, whatever. All right. So this is our setup. This is when we're in. Now, I don't know. I might have to do the buy now because by the time it arches up, see where it's at right there, and touches it, I'll eat some money if I have to. I'm going to do the buy right now. Let's move this over here. We have our take profits in place. There we go. You're for sure taking that trade. You're for sure in the trade. Take profit one is hit. By take profit one, to be clear again, you're waiting for price action to go. See how the orange line was below them both? See. Orange line below both. And then price action came up and touched it. Take profit one is the yellow line. Take profit two, we're going to wait for right here is to get to the orange line. So let's see what it does. Somewhere around there, maybe a little higher. There you go. For sure, take profit two has been hit. I would close down my trades, and you're in the money. And this turned back to green. See, green, green, green. I told you the pink would cross the blue. The purple will eventually come up. Just like it did over here, you could have did the trade here too, and here actually. All those were buy stops for you. And that's how you take a buy stop trade. See it go? It's just running. That's why you leave a runner open. You never know how high, well, you kind of do know if you're on a higher time frame. We have about, I think, 500 more pips, 400 more pips to go. That's it. Shooting, shabam. 100% accuracy. Don't worry about the money. Worry about, did my call that I made on my trade turn out to be true? And of course it did, because it never misses. Good morning, John Parker. Everybody clear on the buy stop? Everybody on TikTok and YouTube? I just showed you how to do any trade, any time frame, right? Where to put your buy stop in, where to put your stop loss in, where to put your take profits, how to let a runner run, how to read the chart. Damn, do I make a lot of different little, look at all these things. Whew. I give you guys a lot of good drawings. All right, this is how to trade 101, any symbol, any time frame. Let's push this into the actual downloads. Downloads. Just a heads up on YouTube, sound is getting a little bit jerky. FYI, in case you were doing something different. Nope, nothing different. I have no idea why the sound would be going out. Isn't that funny? Do, 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 do. And that's it. And that is it in a nutshell. It is super easy, but you still have to learn the system. It's like learning a new language, my beautiful wife says it is. Anybody have any questions over that? Any concerns over that? Anything at all that you want to ask about? Anybody have any questions? Hmm. What do we got? XRP. Let's see about XRP. You're welcome, Crash. And it's correct. You have to have patience. Let's go over to XRP and see what's going. Oh, look at XRP going up. Where did I tell you? To go to the 15-second blue line. It did XRP to the 30. I did that, and now you guys are kinds of demo money on XRP and Bitcoin. Yay!
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
I got it. Watching from the beginning. Nice. I think it's a smart move. Arginus limit. Kevin Fox, 30-minute gold trade is pinching. The time frame is dipping below. Is that a clear indication the buy stop will not be strong? No, it is not. D nice, it is not. To 288 for XRP. You're welcome, Kirk. Hope that helped you guys some. Lazarus is telling me Naz. Let's send over to here. Oh, look. NQ1 sell stop to the 5-second blue line. Ooh, that does not look like a sell though. Be careful. Let me see some. Hmm. Yeah, no. I would wait. Why is the NQ? Hold on a second. Let's see what this. Much better. Yeah, I'm not calling any of these cells. There is an NQ1 5-second cell. I'm just not calling that. I'm good. You're welcome, D Nice. Oh, all right, we got 9 o'clock. We got about 30 minutes to market open. 30 minutes to market open. Dr. 15, can you check IWM? Sure. We have time. I can check a few symbols if you guys want this morning. IWM. Oh, the Russell. The Russell is going to be the same thing as the rest of them. The Russell 2000 moves the same thing as all. There's no difference. Sell to the. Let's check out the 5-minute. To the 45-minute. Okay, I would never take this sell. It is a sell to the 45-minute blue line, $201.60 for IWM. I would look for the higher buy stops. You can clearly see it's in a buy, probably, yeah, like a 4-hour, 7-hour buy. 7-hour buy stop to the blue line, $207.71. 12 hour. daily sell. I wouldn't play it. Weekly, 3 weekly buy. Love the buy on the Russell or whatever this is. $211. Love $220. Absolutely love IWM. $220. Love this buy. It is a weekly, 3 weekly buy. It's huge. It's going to take a long time, but it's still going to hit record highs, just like the others. There's no difference. All the indices run the same, even the ones in like Europe and everywhere else. They all run the same. On a buy, so it's fair to say that it's usually over if the pink line has gotten to the top before the blue or the purple has risen at the bottom. Well, you should know this from watching previous lives. How you know when something is wherever it's supposed to be at and how much it's supposed to go up is, for instance, gold weekly. We've been calling this right for 3 years. See the pink line? When it goes up over 80%, I would close down most all of my trades, or I would just leave open my runner. When the pink line at a higher time frame, in this case the daily or the weekly, goes up, see it came down, went back up again, came down. This is the one we just played. This is the one I've been in since January the 13th, right there. This is the one I played. Then to come down again. Remember I told you you have to wait for it to come down again. And then it'll come back up again. And that's just what it's going to do. And that's gold. Gold has been doing this since 1935 at $20, less than $20 an ounce. Gold has done this going up thing, buy stops. Can you imagine? And my system would have called it out correctly since 1930. Did call it out correctly. You're welcome, Dr. One-Fly. Good morning, Persistent. What's up, Persistent? So yeah, how you run these. Now, if I was going to run this off of a smaller time frame, say I was using my 1 minute, right? Then I would use buy stop, buy stop, buy stop, buy stop, gold to the 1 minute blue line, buy stop gold to the 1 minute blue line. Sorry, as soon as you see something like that, you got to call it. See right here, the pink going up. It goes up past the orange. It goes up past the previous high, right? Then you just let your runner run to where? Even if the pink line goes up here, I'd let it run to the blue line. There's no way I would not let this go to the 1 minute blue line or longer. That's not. This happens to be happening right now. All right. Do 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 do. Gold. you still can hear me? Okay, I'm back. Back in the saddle again. Yeah, you're going to see this pink line hooked down right here. It'll come down, they'll form a space down here, price action. Hopefully it's kind of fast, so just the 1 minute. We'll come back down and then it will arch and come back up and touch the blue line. I think it'll actually get there, this push. You'll see this come down, hook, come around, this will come back up and do that. That's cool. Why are we not seeing everything over here? I do not know. We'll see. There we go. Otherwise, having such a hard time pulling in. Gold was below the 30-second 1 minute. Why was the call to the 1 minute below sniper position? Let's see. What do we have? The question is, the question was, at the time of the call, gold was below its 30-second and 1 minute blue line. By the time of the call on gold, is what he's asking. It was below its 30-second. I'm confused. It's supposed to be below. Why wouldn't I call it to the 30-second blue line and then the 1 minute blue line? I'm confused. When you see the 1 minute sniper blue line high or the orange line high and the pink line low, right? You then go down to your smaller time frames to see where the buy stop was. And in this case, it was a 15-second buy stop, I believe, right here. Pink line, blue line low, cross, purple cross. Yeah, I don't understand the question. Maybe I'm missing something. At the time of the call, gold was below the 30-second and the 1 minute blue line. Why was the call to the 1 minute blue line? Well, it's still to the 30-second. I think that's what he's asking, because there's just more room on the 1 minute. I can make a higher movement for you guys. There's just more space right here on the 30 seconds. It's definitely going to go hit the 30-second first, of course. See, now you have the purple, pink down, blue line high. The pink will cross the purple will come up, just like this. The pink will cross, the purple will come up. The space, there's a space right there, whether you can see it or not. See, there's a space right there. Price action will come up, fill the space in, this gap. The green will touch the yellow. Price, see there, price will come. That's a beautiful movement down. That's what we needed to see. And then, yeah, see there it is. See that final push movement down on the 1 minute there. You go now. The watch, zoom in here, and now you have the orange line dropping. This is what you needed. Now I'm going to put a alert here for us right here. I'm going to put an alert here for us. An alert right here for us. It's going to happen here in the 30-second. It's calling a safety trade buy. 30-second safety trade buy is correct. And we're just going to put it right here too. Why not? And there you go. This is absolutely. Now I don't know. I mean, you can call the 30-second and call the 1 minute. I just like the space the 1 minute gave us for a visual for you. See, now it's below the orange price. See, I told you that there'll be a space right here, and that this little pink line will come down, and there you go, touched. Now take the buy when it's off the orange line right here and back up towards that way. That's demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Or YouTube. I don't know what you were saying, Lazarus, but I just got the or YouTube. This is great. Anytime you want this pullback won't do it. But you want this pullback on gold to go down to the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, or hell, even the daily. You want it to go down so far because the farther it goes down against what it should be doing, the higher it will go back up. If you follow what I'm saying, I hope that makes sense. You want a big pullback so you can see the poof right back up again. The poof, baby. Oh. Good morning, Matt Parker. Good morning, Matt. Woo! That's so sure good. Thank you, Lazarus. What's up? What's up, Rich OBX? We've been playing gold, silver even this morning, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum all made money for us. NAS, they all been doing kick ass. Been a very good, plus a lot of training going in. It's been a very good morning. All right. Green. We need a damn pullback. We need these 1 seconds to turn red quickly. Jeez, oh, pizza. Oh, we're not going to get it. I don't know. We're going to need some kind of artificial pullback at open. There's nothing. We need some kind of pullback bad. Yeah, I can't call anything. This is going to be the most boring open anyways because it's a holiday. Thank you again for everyone that served in our military. Thank you for keeping us safe, for giving us our freedoms, for letting us have the ability to do the silly stuff we're doing right now. Thank you, God, for protecting all of our military men and women. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you for another day above ground, another day of health, happiness, spiritual growth with you. I ask your blessing upon every one of my listeners, every one of my viewers, everyone that's here right now. I ask your blessing upon them for health, happiness, and of course, wealth. Please look after our loved ones, especially our significant others, especially Bree and especially Keith, and bless them with health and happiness. Amen. Good morning, Orlando Walters. God bless you, sir. Good morning, Matt Parker. God bless you, Kirk Brown and Matt and D Nice and Persistent and Crash. We need a fucking pullback or we ain't getting no money this morning. Out of all the ones, I can see US 30 doing a little pullback in the morning. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. If I get anything to pull down, though, I'll trace it on up for you guys. It is my sister's birthday today. Wish her a happy birthday, please. I would appreciate it. The best part of life, baby. Yeah, look at it just shooting upward. There's nothing we can do. 1 second buy stop for US 30, I can tell you that. Jeez, oh, pizza, we got a long ways to go. I wish we have like 15, we have 14, 13 minutes. Man, do we need a pullback on 13 minutes. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Talking about being programmed, I don't even drink coffee. One second buy stop US 30, you're going to see, yep, there it went. You're going to see this green, you're going to see, yep, there it went. And it went past the orange. Yep, did everything it's supposed to do. I can't even say it fast enough. Happy birthday. Her name is Janine. Yep. Happy birthday to Kev's sister. Happy birthday, Dreamers. Janine's her name. I call her Dreamers. Best sister in the history of the world. My only sister, but she really is. I mean, just an amazing person, kind person. Always looks out for everybody in the family and other people and strangers. She carries around. This is the type of heart she has. Oh, there's a little pullback on Naz. She carries around dog food and cat food in case she's in the back of her trunk in case she sees stray cats or dogs, and she stops and feeds them. That's the kind of heart Janine has. Sweetheart, boy. Thank you guys. Happy birthday to Dreamers. Happy birthday to Dreamers. Happy birthday to Dreamers. Happy birthday to Dreamer Weemers. Happy birthday to James. Happy birthday to James. Another 1 second. Yeah, we just have to see a pullback. There's nothing I can do without a pullback for you guys for open. 0 calls to be made. Party time. Happy birthday, Coach. Yes. She's in Ohio. We are heading to Ohio, though, to see her. It's going to be a couple days after her birthday was the best we could do, though. But yeah, it's for her birthday. We're heading up. Oh, Zemer Wings. He's actually older than me. But, sisters, you got to take care of them. Zemer Wings. How much time we got left? A little over 10 minutes to market open. We need a pullback, and I think we're about to get it. Yay. 1 second buy stop US 30. Yeah, look at that go. Let's just let me go to SPX one. Hold on. Yay, buy stop SPX. Let's see, get to 10 seconds. Yes. 10-second buy. No, this is good, but it is what it is. They're giving us what I can get. Little pullback here, little pullback, NQ1, NQ1. Can we get that below its 10-second? No. Buy stop 10-second, SPX, blah, blah, blah. Buy stop 10-second, all indices. Let it keep falling, though. We need it to fall more, and I can get you guys in. Okay, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Persistent. Thank you, Orlando. The best part of waking up is full. How's the sound on YouTube? How is the sound right now on YouTube? Besides my singing sucks, how is the sound? Nice. Buy stop to the 15-second blue line, all indices. Buy stop, all indices. I'm not getting in this trade. Am I going to get in this trade now? I did yesterday. Let it keep dropping to the 15-second. This is nice. This is a nice pullback. This is a gift from God. If we can keep going out for the next 7-8 minutes, that'd be awesome. Gold, baby. Gold. Gold going to the 1-minute blue. Anything to be proud of. That was for those of you new here. Every symbol I'm trading about 15, 20 symbols at once. It's purpose. You know. I have no idea why. Let me take a picture of the sound of music. Sound of music. The sound of music. There goes gold, exactly like I told you. See how it forms every time the same thing. You can see clearly pink line came down blue, pink line came down purple cross. You can see the fill in the gap, fill in the space right here. You see how the price action went below the yellow, red, and orange. I don't like that the orange line didn't go a little bit lower than that, but I'm sure it did on the 30-second and probably 30-second is a buy stop actually. There it is. 30-second buy stop to the blue line. There it is. Everything exactly as called, drawn out. See right here, take a picture of this. I keep telling you guys the same. This is the trade of all trades. If you want to do doing the sniping on your, who was that, Crash, wants to do the sniping, you just look for the setup. Blue low, pink crossing, green, 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 red. Look at the orange line went below the red and the yellow. Price action went below the red and the yellow. You have your green pockets going to the blue line. This is the only trade you need to take, whether it's gold, ES1, SPN. This is the trade you should take right there. That's it, period. And now we know for a fact because you have the sniper rifle right there. It's going to the 1 minute blue line, and that's why I called the 1 minute blue line there. And there it is, and it will go there. That's how you do it. Do I have official name for the sniper? Huh? This is what? This right here is the sniper. That is the official name. I'm confused on that. This right here is a sniper rifle. So this is the rifle. And this one right here is the rifle on steroids. Kind of that's what I call it. But technically, these two right here, this kind of look, is the Uno reverse rifle. Yeah, this is the Uno reverse rifle, which is a free upgrade. If you have the rifle, you get this, and it is life freaking changing. Yeah, it's the Uno reverse. How do you know exactly what I'm looking for in the thing is this? You come over to the Discord and you go under the new room that was created. Some of you may have saw it. I don't know if you can't see it or not. And you go underneath here. It says, "Welcome to the Uno reverse steroid rifle." So I guess technically it's the Uno reverse is what it's called. We are gold again. Let's go back to gold. There's gold to the 32nd. This is, yep, and there it goes. That is gold. As called up, I don't know, maybe even like 15, 20 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, technically Uno reverse. I'm calling it the Uno reverse steroid rifle. Buy stop silver to the 1 minute blue line, but I don't know if silver's hit its 30-second blue line yet. 30-second blue line, 15-second. Yeah, to the 15-second blue line, then the 30-second blue line, then the 1 minute blue line. But the two, I trade gold. I do not trade silver, but I'm going to use silver for you guys. There you go. Does anybody have any other questions they need answers? Gold again going up where it's supposed to be going to. Sounds like gold to the blue line as called out. stop gold to the blue line is hit. Thank you all should be thankful. A couple issues. I wish the orange line I said you'd have got in, I guess, somewhere around there. Of course, I can't read it because my 75-inch screen isn't big enough. 3,333. You'd have made $5 an ounce on gold. That'd have been enough to retire a professional trader if they had balls enough big enough to do it. Touchdown gold, 1 minute blue line. Nice, Kirk. I'm glad you're paying attention. Any questions on TikTok or YouTube? We're about to trade open. Do not trade market open. Do not trade market open. Do not trade market open. If you're going to trade market open, you better demo trade only.
Demo trade only.
And get in and out of the trade beyond super fast. I mean super duper fast. Oh, look at us go. Look at that pullback. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Will we get the pull up that we need? I don't know. Buy stop. Let me go to a time period here and see what we can do. I just love this trade. Look at the pullback they gave us. I am so tempted. Buy stop all indices to the 1 second blue line. One of them's going up. Let me go ahead and mark these ones. Buy stop NQ1. Buy stop 1 second SPX. Buy stop ES1 1 second. It's in the game. We're going to hear somebody click off here in just a few minutes. Buy stop NAS 100. Oh, NAS 100 is looking golden. NAS 100 is your best one, it looks like. YM1, buy stop to the 1 second blue line. I don't care if I have to follow these down to the 30-minute. I don't care. I hope they fall. The further they fall, the more we make on the way up. Oh, good. This is a 10-minute. Who is this? US 30? 10-minute, US 30. Oh, gorgeous. 10-minute buy stop US 30. Love the US 30 10-minute buy stop. Whether it happens between now and 10:30 or it happens at 2:30, it'll be happening. YM1 has to be a 5-minute. Oh, they're all 5-minute. I see. I didn't notice that. They're all 5-minute buy stops. Look at how fucking cool this thing is. Look, it's telling you. My system is telling you they're all 5-minute buy. I just love this shit. And they're also, by the way, just so we're clear, 4-hour buy stops. See it? And one of them is even a buy stop. I just love these. These are golden right here. Let it fall down. 1 minute to market open. Now, we might not get much movement on market open because it is a holiday. Happy Memorial Day or however you want to say happy. Here we go. I'm going to go back over to here. I want to see these. All right. Here we go. Buy stop to the 1 second blue line, all indices. Let's see what happens. Boom, baby. Boom, baby, boom, baby. Pink, blue, crossing. Fill the gap, fill in the gap. Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Come on, peeps. Don't play market open. Demo trade only. Lock in profit. Let's see if one of these biatches will go up for us. Come on. Come to Papa. Give us some free money this morning. You already did. I can't complain. People have been making money left and right. Market open in just a few seconds. Let's go. Give us something. There we go. Market open. Do not trade it. There's NAS. NAS money. Told you, NAS. Next up, looks like US NQ1. Told you all day long. Look at it go up. Woo! In the money. Who's in the money? Here's the NS NAS 100. 1 second hit. NQ1. 1 second hit. SPX or US 30. I'm taking US. Which one's going to hit next? There's your 1 second buy. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Look at it go. Told you, NAS, told you NQ1. It's going to ricochet, do it again. Come over to the safety trade system. Come over to the store right here. Come over to the safety trade. If I can do it, my members can do it. You can learn to do it. Boom, baby. There it is. There you go. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. There you go. There it is. ES1 hit. US 30 minutes. NAS to the 1 second. Watch this. NAS to the 5 second. SPX to the 5 second. US 30 to the 5 second. 10 second. Here we go. NAS to the 10 second. US 30 to the 10 second. SPX to the and US 1 to the 10. Here we go. 15 seconds. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All flipping the green. Look at this. ES1. It's in the game, baby. ES1 to the 10 second blue line. Let's see. Yep, it's going to hit it. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and go. God bless you all. My final thought is buy the system. SafetyTrade.com. Buy the system. Thank you all for being here. Wasn't that fun? That was fun. Good morning, MC. Thank you, God, for all these money things. Awesome. Thank you, God. Thank you for being here. All right.